Hey guys, it's day 6. I'm feeling pretty spent. I still haven't gotten any information yet from Akaicon regarding load-in and table stuff, which is A+ awesome, but one of my fellow tabling artist friends on Instagram let me know that we were going to have a 6x6 space. So while I'm kind of excited about that and I think it's really cool, I really need official confirmation on that. So I finished a couple more pieces yesterday. Here is a super cute girl with vitiligo. And then here is also a super silky Yurio. He's finished. So I'm going to get these scanned and send the Yurio and the side-on off to Walgreens for mini prints. And I have one more piece I want to try to get finished today, but it's not the end of the world if I don't. And then I have packing and organization to do. And I'm still really not getting enough air, so that's going to be really interesting running up and down the stairs where I feel like I can't breathe. Still day 6. I've been packaging some of these originals. So most of the big ones go into these clear archival bags, and I put a business card in and a Kara sticker in, and then I'm going to tape it up. The smaller ones go into page protectors. And then I also have some archival bags for the little originals that I finished. I'm also putting together some commission stuff that I need to send out since I was packaging everything anyway. And hopefully I can get that packaged up to be sent out maybe tomorrow or next week. Still day 6. I've been packaging some of these originals. So most of the big ones go into these clear archival bags. And I put a business card in and a Kara sticker in, and then I'm going to tape it up. The smaller ones go into page protectors, and then I also have some archival bags for the little originals that I finished. I'm also putting together some commission stuff that I need to send out since I was packaging everything anyway, and hopefully I can get that packaged up to be sent out maybe tomorrow or next week. Alright, so I have everything packaged, it's been taped up, and I've also applied my little custom Kara label, so I just need to price these, and then I can start getting my con stuff together, getting ready for, I don't know. So the thing is, Akaicon has not sent the artists any information about setup whatsoever, so I don't know if we set up tonight, because last year we set up the night before, or if we set up tomorrow. If we set up tomorrow, that's actually kind of a problem because I need help setting up. Tonight would really be more convenient, but we haven't heard anything at all, and supposedly, and this has not even been verified yet, supposedly we get a 6-foot by 6-foot space, which I'm kind of excited about because I don't know, I like challenges and it presents a unique challenge and it's lots more space, but it's going to take longer to get a space like that set up. So it would be super awesome if Akaicon got back to me, or got back to all of us. I emailed them about it and the need for information. I have a feeling I'm not going to hear anything about that until after 6, because I have a feeling the AA head is probably at work right now and not necessarily checking his emails. But it makes it a lot harder for us artists to do our work if we don't have any information the day before the show. So I'm going to try to get my stuff packed up like we are setting up tonight, try to get my car packed tonight, so that way, I don't even know what time the alley opens tomorrow. I don't know when it's open to the artists. I don't know when it's open to the public. So I'm just going to do my best and try to act in good faith and try to be as prepared as I can, and just hope I hear from them. Alright, bagged and priced, it's time to put some of these in frames. Since this is a local con, I can actually afford to bring my little glass frames with me. These sort of help give a better idea. And that swishy thing is my cat's tail. He won't leave me alone. But I will check in with you guys after I have a few of these framed. So here are some of my frame pieces. And I find that framing originals helps put them in a different, let me actually try to get back, helps put them in a different context, helps people better see it in their home. So I just have these inexpensive frames that I spray painted white for the most part.
so they would look like they go together, even though they're from like 10 different places. And then I also have these inexpensive snap together frames, and I made a mat for them with gold wrapping paper. So really inexpensive, really easy to do. Looks like this frame broke, so I'm going to set that aside. But yeah, and I don't frame every, ooh, this one too, really? These got dropped at the Cherry Blossom Festival, and I thought they were okay, and I guess they're not. Anyway, you don't have to frame every piece. I wouldn't even recommend attempting to, but it helps to at least have a few framed, helps give your customers some context, some ideas for how they could present this new piece of original art. Now, as an art consumer, I have a habit of buying art and then squirreling it away and never putting it up because I forget. But that is not on the artist, that's on me. So these need to all be packed away. Alright guys, so I have a little bit of a craft project here. You guys don't really know me well enough to know this, but I actually really enjoy doing crafty stuff for my table, so this is actually a lot of fun for me. So what I'm doing is I am creating a backing for my beautiful laser cut wooden sign. This sign was designed by Joseph, and it's got some of the most popular wooden charms on here, as well as look at these beautiful labels. He really did a wonderful job with this. And I'm going to attach this super glittery scrapbooking paper to the back, and then I'm going to use some foam and try to float my charms on top of their opening. So I'm going to do that, and then I will check. Well, okay, what I'm going to do, because it's going to take time to cure, I'm going to glue this and then probably put some books on it to weight it down, and then probably tomorrow at the show I'm going to start affixing the charms to the thing. So I think if it works, it's going to look great. He already warned me not to ruin it because it was an expensive sign, but I think it's going to look really good. I think it's going to appeal to my customers. It would appeal to me, and it's fun to do. So, you know, that's like, what, 2 out of 3 ain't bad? So, I'm going to get to doing this. Alright, so this has been Gorilla Glued down, and now it needs to cure for 1 to 2 hours. So, next up, I need to start packing. And this gray beast, who doesn't want to make eye contact now, will be my not helper. And I got to get most of this stuff in that red rolly bag. So, packing shall commence. Alright guys, so I've got some last minute mini prints. These were printed at Walgreens. And other than them being pretty bent, they look fairly cute. The color quality is nice. Although I've found that with Walgreens, their color quality is more saturated. So I did 10 of each, since these are, maybe I just did 5 of the Akaicon mascot. But I've also got Sidon, and I've also got Yurio. And I need to flatten these before tomorrow. But Walgreens, their prices aren't great, but if you're doing last minute mini prints, or if you want to do a small batch and you need them fast, they can be a really good option. So underneath these 2 big heavy books is my sign. Let's see how this turned out. And I put down some, what's it called? Now it did kind of seep right there, which is a shame, but other than that it looks great. So I want to grab some packing tape and reinforce this seam in the back. So I'm going to go dig that up. Alright, so no packing tape, but I do have Serious Business duct tape. So I'm actually going to do it a little shorter and then the actual sign. That way I don't have to worry about trimming it. And then we're going to use this and when you do art for conventions, you really end up making most of your display stuff because nobody really sells it, right? So we're gonna figure out how many of these we're going to need before we remove that second layer of adhesive. And I don't want to untacky it too much with my fingers. I think 4 might be the trick. Looks like it. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere them to each other. I hope this will work on the sparkle stuff. And it does not seem to. That always is a problem with sparkly stuff. Alright, so 3 looks like it gets us flush. 4 and a Cara head charm. Oh, this one's damaged. Okay, can't use that one. That is a shame because it is the only one like that that I grabbed. So I'm gonna have to run upstairs and get another. There we go. That way it looks like it's floating. I'm gonna apply some pressure. So now I need to do the rest of the board. So I'm gonna do that and then I'm gonna check back in with you guys. Guys, it took about an hour and a half, but my sign has been assembled. And I don't think I can actually easily pick it up one-handed. So I don't know that I will attempt to, but it looks really cool. And I'm really proud of the work I did with it. Very sparkly. There's, of course, some minor flaws. That happens with anything that is hand assembled, but it looks good. And this is just for conventions. It's not like somebody commissioned a sign. And then here is almost everything I am bringing tomorrow. It is a lot of stuff. I meant to get the car packed tonight, but it got dark, so I guess I got to do that tomorrow. But this is the main bulk of my con stuff. A print rack, the 4-foot table, although I never got confirmation as to anything. I haven't gotten any confirmation. 2 wire side racks for the 4-foot table, and then my frames and additional goodies. So I am almost all prepped for tomorrow, and I will check in with you guys tomorrow morning.